coming up next, I'm giving y'all this prison story about a correctional officer that gets his jaw broke for talking crazy to the inmates. Stay tuned to the Jersey Street Corner Prison Talk Show.
It's JS Corner from the prison story massacres. I be telling stories about the pushers and the traffickers, trying to keep the YNs away from the bandits. Don't eat the honey bun.
That's exactly why you're locked up now, inmate. Keep your mouth closed. Don't ask me for shit. I'm not giving you any toilet tissue, soap, nothing. Use your damn shirt, inmate. What up, what up, what up? We are back. Who am I? Jersey Street Corner, and this is the Prison Talk Show, people. So let's get into it. Alright, now, I know you saw that thumbnail, you saw that title. So, I don't know who this story is more about. The correction officer that gets his jaw broke, or the inmate that did it. I think we're going to start this one off with the correction officer. Now, before I get into the story, y'all, let's say this. There might be some of y'all correction officers watching. And again, like I've said before, I appreciate the watch. And subscribe if you subscribe. But not all correction officers are good. We're not going to turn the smoke on just yet. In a little bit, the smoke is coming in just a little bit. But not all COs are good. So, you got some that'll take bribes. You got some that'll do things to inmates just because they don't like them. You got some that'll make an inmate's bid a living hell just cause. It's like a video game to some of them. Inmate locked down. Inmate stand up for count. Inmate, child, out for rep. Inmate, back in your cell. Back up, inmate. A lot of correctional officers get the job in the first place because they got that built up energy, testosterone in them, that they just gotta go and let out. And the easiest way to do it is on people that's locked down, that you feel like you got all the control over. Yeah, now we're gonna turn the smoke on. So, when you in prison, you were locked down just like the inmates. Now, granted, you behind a wall, got a whole booth that you can go hide in. But at some point in time, to do your job, you will have to come on the block, enter the pod. Yeah. You're going to have to walk cell to cell. You're going to have to walk through the day room by yourself. Around 50, maybe 80 inmates. So, all that slick talking, yabbering, jabbering that y'all be doing, when everybody locked up in their cells, y'all talking major shit. You know, the officers that's sitting there popping it off. That's why y'all in there, because y'all convicts. Y'all don't know how to act in society. Can't follow regular rules and regulations. Yeah. You want to be an animal? We're going to cage you up and treat you like one. You got the officers that'll slide your tray through the hole and drop it on purpose, knowing that you ain't going to get nothing to eat for the next 4 hours. Oops. Because they want you to be humiliated and eat it off the ground. Now, there's different ways to combat over the limit, let's say, correctional officer. Oh, there's ways to deal with them, yes. Now, there's a lot of ways that you can go about it, but most people choose the revenge route. You can go the legal route and drop a note, tell the warden or tell another officer and hope that he not down with that dude that's oppressing you. Whatever you want to do. But the easiest thing to do is to get your get back. And sometimes, y'all, you got to stand on business. Even if it means going to lockdown. Or catching a crazy beatdown from 3 or more, officers. But let me tell you something. Once an officer gets hit with a Glock Dookie or a bottle of piss in the face, the disrespect stops right there. They know even after they beat your ass and take you to lock up, they better respect you when they come paths with you again. Cross paths, excuse me. Because this is what's going to happen. You're going to cross my path again, and you're going to get that same treatment. And I'm going to get that same beatdown. And well, either you're going to lose your job eventually, or something bad going to happen to one of us. It is what it is. This is prison, and you must defend yourself, whether inmate or correctional officer. Let's get to it, y'all. Y'all don't hear me. Now, at this time, we was dealing with an officer named Officer Polinsky. This dude right here, he was a straight up asshole. He ain't never have nothing good to say, ain't never have a smile on his face, acted like he ain't never have a sense of humor. He didn't like inmates at all. And now granted, I guess if you're a correctional officer, you probably shouldn't like inmates, right? Cool. But there's no reason to disrespect them. They're people just like everybody else. And that's where the lines get crossed. When you start putting your job over humanity, oh yeah, you asking for the smoke. Now, this officer would regularly just find somebody to pick on, or, make his shift go a little faster. Now, he worked the night shift. So, of course, this is one of the guys that would come down the pod when we on lockdown. And you know how we fishing lines to pass stuff back and forth. He'll shut all that down. We can't do that when he there. We can't smoke, while he there on the night shift, because he'll start riffing here, call codes and lockdowns and all types of shit. A lot of stuff wasn't able to go down while this man was on the tier. Not simply because he was doing his job, simply because he was going to take it to the next level. And most people knew if they got into an altercation with them, they was going to either end up locked up or kissing his boots while they getting stomped out. Now, this one little dude, he was a wild little dude. I gotta give it to him. His name was Spanky. And Spanky, for a little dude, ain't take no shit. Ain't nobody in the pod, mess with him. He was small, like around 5'6", stocky little dude, but he'd go. He'd go for his. He gonna rock. Win, lose, or draw, he gonna rock. And that's what, people respected. So Spanky wasn't scared of no officers, even though Officer Polinsky was like 6 foot something tall, big jack white dude, red hair, and he looked like he ready to go too. Man, one day we just heard the most disrespectful shit come out of this man's mouth. He walked over to the cell and told him, yeah, you better off in here with your short ass. You can't make it on the streets. You too small for the real world. You belong right in here. Maybe one of these bandits will grab you and turn you into their bitch. And now, Spanky going off. He in that cell going off. Hey man, F you, man. F you. Man, wait till I get out this cell. Wait till I see you on the block. Don't come through here talking that shit. And he like, whatever, sit down there, mate. Sit down and shut up. Spanky like, all right, just wait. Wait the next time I see you. A couple of days go by, and we ain't heard no noise or whatever. Now, this is about probably, 5-6 days later. Officer Polinsky come walking through the block to do his count. This man had no idea what he was walking into. Spanky, he been concocting something real special for Officer Polinsky. He ain't there making that Glock Dookie, y'all. He been having it simmering for almost more than the 5 days since the incident. He been waiting for a chance to get at dude. So that thing been back there simmering like it's a box of wine he about to share with the pod. But no, it's a Glock Dookie in there. Now, you can smell when somebody making a Glock Dookie, because obviously ain't no way to hide that smell. You got feces in a cup sitting to the side for over a week. It's gonna start to smell. Now, normally you and your cellmate probably on the same page, and he with you with it. Like, hey, if you go down, I go down. Like, I'm cool with it, whatever. You know what I mean? Bump that dude, man. Bump him. So, let's cut to the chase, y'all. The first incident with Officer Polinsky, he walked by Spanky's cell to do the count. And as soon as he got to the cell, he looked in. Spanky was right there. Bah! All up in his mouth, his nose, his eyes. Now he got hot sauce mixed in it. He got all types of unbelievable things mixed in this Glock Dookie. This is a Glock Dookie Plus. Yeah. This that powerful shit. So now, he, and right away he on this, hey, lockdown. Oh, I need back up. About 2 minutes later, 3 more officers run right in there to him. Grab him, get him to the side. Right away, they open the cell. They didn't even wait to get him out of the cell. They started stomping and beating Spanky's ass in that cell. Already, by the time they dragged him to lock up, he was knocked out conscious. Red stuff leaking all over from every part of his body. They done beat this man unmercifully over that Glock Dookie. But guess what, y'all? Guess what? Spanky got his respect that day. Oh, people that messed with him before, now they know Spanky dangerous. He'll do that to you. He willing to go to lockup. He'll do that to you, and an officer, he'll do even dirtier. So, Spanky's back in lockup. He gonna be back there for a little while. But, hey, life goes on. Now the word went all through the whole prison. Yo, Spanky hit Polonsky with the Glock Dookie Plus. Yeah, eyes burning. He was throwing up and everything. Snot bubbles coming out his nose. Yeah, he did that to him. Yeah, Spanky a real one. Yeah, they beat Spanky's ass though. Took him to lock up. Yeah, he all messed up. But hey, it is what it is, right? And that's honestly the mindset of most prisoners. They will get their ass beat, go to lockup just to harm a dirty correctional officer. The ones that be doing us the dirtiest. The ones that keep us on lockdown just so they can sit there and play games on their phone all night and talk to their girlfriend. The ones that come in the pod and rob us. Yeah, some of the correctional officers come in the pod and they'll take your snacks, take your drinks and this and that. What you gonna do about it? Who you gonna tell when a correctional officer is running down on you? Yeah. What you gonna do when a correctional officer tells you, if you tell anybody, I'll make sure you go to lockup for the next 2 years? Try me. What you gonna do? Well, I'm still trying to tell y'all people, this is prison. And you got dudes in here with 15, 20, some even got life. You think they care about going to lockup? You think they won't think, you think they gonna think twice about pushing that blade on you? Man, it's inmates in here that'll really do it to you if you don't watch what you say and do around them. Now, a lot of y'all don't know the difference between inmates and convicts. Convicts are seasoned. Convicts know the ins and outs of prison. A convict will push that blade. A convict will leave you with that $150 on your face as a warning. Oh, that's just a warning. And y'all like, oh, that's terrible. That's 150 stitches. That's a warning. The next time, that $150 will be over here on your throat. Yeah. That's a warning from a convict. Now, an inmate might just knuckle up with you. An inmate might have a little small poker. He might poke you up a little bit. Nah. An inmate has not fully transformed to a convict until he's done 10 plus years. And that's when all touch of reality is lost. All you know is the inside world, the prison world. That is the real world, your reality. Now, say about, I guess it was about 5, maybe 6 days went by. Officer Polinsky, he had to take a few days off to recoup, go to the hospital, get checked out for STDs and whatever else they do when they checking you out after you get a Glock Dookie to the face. He came on back to work. And he still had a little rash on his face too. He had little red dots all over his face where that Glock Dookie was burning right through his skin. Oh yeah, all that bile, acid. Yeah. So he came back to work. And guess what, y'all? He's still talking shit. This officer hasn't learned his lesson yet. But now, like I said, there are always people willing to teach it, people. Yeah. You got some of these inmates in here that just really don't care. And at the drop of a dime, they will take your life. They will do the unthinkable to you just to humiliate you while you're in prison. Officer Polinsky, he had a few words with one inmate in the prison that was so dangerous, nobody messed with him. I mean, nobody, not a gang. And he wasn't in a gang, y'all. But nobody messed with him. This guy, he was called GD. And y'all like, well, that's general. What do GD stand for? Oh, I'm going to tell you. GD stood for Go Dummy. Yep, you heard me. Go Dummy. And that's exactly what GD did. Hence the name. This dude went dummy on multiple inmates. He done poked them. He done stabbed them. He done sliced them. He done broke bones in prison before. He done gave brain damage, concussions with some of his, let's say, methods. This guy holds no bars. A fight is a fight to him. He don't care where he at. He's going to use whatever is in his environment to thrash you out. Whether he got to grab you and smash your head against the wall, the floor, whether he got chairs in there he could pick up and smash you with. Because this man done gotten fights in the church hall. He done got fights in the cafeteria. He done been in fights in the pod. He done been in fights back in lockup. This man does not care. He's doing a 25-year sentence. He's not up for parole anytime soon. And, well, it's kind of hard to think about good time when you got a 25-year-old bid over your back. So, y'all, GD was the wrong one to talk shit to. And I meant on any level. You ain't talk shit to him playing cards. You ain't talk shit to him playing basketball. You ain't talk shit to him ever. Because this man was known to go off the deep end. He was known to go dummy. Now, Officer Polinsky came through the pod one day on his bullshit. And he just so happened to stop right in front of GD's cell. Now, GD was minding his business, reading a book, trying to be civilized for the time being. And here this guy go with the insults. I don't know why you acting like you could read, inmate. You acting like you could read. You don't know what them words are saying. And oddly enough, GD was ignoring him. He was trying to be the bigger person. That's what killed Officer Polinsky. When he ignored him, he got steaming mad. Face turned all red and everything. You hear me, inmate? Put the book down and stop faking like you're reading. Get up for count. Now, GD put the book down on his bed. Stood up. He said, yo, what you say to me? He said, I said you can't read. Why you faking? GD said, all right, man, listen. Stay in your lane, bro. Keep talking that shit to somebody else. Now, Officer Polinsky, he's steaming mad. You talking back? Oh, you talking, you know what? Alright, I got you. Wait till lunch. Wait till your lunch tray hit the floor, inmate. Wait till that lunch tray hit the floor and you gotta lick it up off the ground, inmate. And GD like, yo, I swear on everything. I swear on my mama. I swear on the dead homies. My plate hit the floor. That's your ass. For real. I'm not playing no games. Well, let's fast forward, y'all. That plate hit the floor. He said, alright, bet. GD just chilling. He just went back to his bunk. He just chilling. He like, alright, word. Soon as those gates popped, y'all, he couldn't wait. He said, as soon as this guy comes on the tear, Officer Polinsky is on and cracking. And well, I'm going to make a long story short. Officer Polinsky decided he was going to walk on the pod during rec out and interrupt a card game. He walked up behind one inmate, looking at his cards, and shouted out, oh yeah, go ahead and put that down. Go ahead and put that down. Kick his ass. Take all his damn commissary. Yeah, take it all. Man, he was talking about GD. GD just put the cards down, face down on the table, and said, yo, I'll be back. He told his bunkie, hey, watch my commissary. I'll be back. He stood up. He got right in that CO face. And now I guess CO was just a little too comfortable. He never expected an inmate to pop off on him, but GD did. He hit him with a right cross so hard, all you heard, the sound was, you heard it on the second tear. Clang! Cracked his jaw wide open. All you heard, hitting his radio. He can't even move his jaw right. His whole jaw dislocated. He can't even get his tongue in his mouth. After that, GD started stomping and wailing on him. Tossed him to the ground and started elbowing him. Bang! 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 I mean, he doing Officer Polinsky bad. Officer Polinsky had to get airlifted out of that prison, y'all. His face was partially smashed in from them elbows at close range coming down on him. Boom! Eye sockets caved in. Looking like a freaking raccoon. A hurt raccoon. Officer Polinsky ended up getting prison justice. And well, I need y'all to get in the comment box and tell me, do y'all think that prison justice was well deserved, or was it just a little bit too much? Let me know what y'all think. Listen, that's going to be the end of this story. I hope you liked it. Get in the comment box, subscribe, like, share, hype the damn video, man. Y'all know what it is. Y'all know the vibes. As usual, this is the Jersey Street Corner Prison Talk Show. I am your boy, Jersey Street Corner, and
Corner from the prison story massacres. I be telling stories about the pushers and the traffickers, trying to keep the YNs away from the bandits. Don't eat the honey bun, don't drink the coke, don't become another victim or the butt of a joke. Don't close both eyes when you sleep or get choked. When you go to the seen, then you gon' get dealt with. Prison justice like you never felt it. I be taking y'all back to stories of the helpless. That lava I spit, get your boy stories melted. I spit about prison justice cause I dealt it. And you a real hater if you can't respect it. All that bullshit, yeah, I'm here to check that. Any confrontation, I'ma show up. Bet that. You a real hater, I'm here to address that. When it comes to storytelling, I'm the best at. You